Hey everyone, happy week 3 of our ecology unit. I'm here to help give you a little bit of instruction about what's expected this week. And I'm going to go over the assignment, let you know what exactly you're going to be doing, and hopefully clear up any questions if you are someone just like me who's a visual learner and needs someone there to show you what to do. So you should see this, my screen here in Canvas, and obviously mine looks a tiny bit different than yours, but you'll see there's 4 things in here. You'll see there's your student packet. That's the file that you'll open up, that you'll download. You'll answer all your questions, do your work in. You'll save it at the end of the, or well, save it after every day, and you'll email it back to me at the end of the week. There are some textbook pages that you'll need for, I believe, Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Can't think off the top of my head. And then you have this 1.5.1 patterns of interaction, and you'll see you have a student version and you have a sample key. The sample key is actually the student version plus the actual sample key. So you'll find both with this link if you choose to download it. But you don't actually have to print or do anything with these files except for look at them. So anyway, let's take a look at, here we are, your file, your week 3 student packet file. You'll see, hopefully this is a relief to many of you, having it only be 5 pages. We tried to cut down the work for this week, thanks to so much helpful feedback. Just like you guys, we're all learning how to make this online learning thing work, so appreciate that. But let's take a look at Monday. So Monday, you're going to be using that patterns of interactions student sheet, and I'll pull that up here in just a second. You're going to open that up, and you are going to read these 6 scenarios. Didn't want that to happen, but I would want this here. So here's the pattern of interactions worksheet that you're going to be using. I know that this says scenario and it's got some answer lines, but you do not need to print this out or write anything on it. You're just looking at it. And what you'll see is there are 6 graphs, and each graph matches with each scenario. So what you are going to do is you're going to do your best to try to match each scenario with the appropriate graph. And I think if you get stuck, maybe a good hint for this one is just look at what is being compared. So for example, scenario 6, oxygen and fish populations, is probably not going to be matched with a graph that has both the lines labeled population 1 and population 2. You don't have a population of oxygen. That doesn't make any sense. So you'll match those graphs, and then you'll look back at graphs B, C, and E, and you'll actually notice that they're all types of interactions. So you're going to think back to last week's activity, and you're going to say what type of interaction each one of those are, and then you're going to explain why. And then you're done for Monday. Tuesday, you are just answering these 4 analysis questions. So all that work that you did on Monday, on Tuesday, you're going to be thinking about that and thinking about how it applies to the wolves in Yellowstone and everything else we've learned in ecology so far. Wednesday is when you'll need to actually use those pages of the textbook. So I should have said this up there, but I inserted these icons, and supposedly you're supposed to be able to just double click on them and they'll open the PDF in your web browser. So hopefully they do. If not, that's on the Canvas page that you can open up. But I want to go there together so that you know what we're supposed to look at. You'll open it up and it should start. I gotta scroll up. With these little deer, and the reading is called Populations of Deer. and you're going to read everything in the green box down, 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 down. My computer wasn't so slow. Yep. So you'll read that. I know it's a lot of reading, um, but you can do it. And while you're doing that reading, you're going to use this table to kind of help you take notes. Shout out, Braden. Um, you're going to use this table to mark these statements as true or false. Now, if they're true, all you have to do is just put an X or a check or whatever you want in there. If it's false, then I want you to explain to me why do you think that it's false. And you'll find those answers in the reading. Thursdays, you'll use those text pages again, only this time you are just going to find an example of each type of interaction in there. So yes, Wednesday's reading is a little bit longer, but think about it as you doing the reading for Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, you are answering these three questions, kind of the three that we've been talking about this chapter. Should the wolves actually be reintroduced to Yellowstone, and why, if they are, and why not, if they shouldn't be? And then you're going to kind of organize your thinking here on this table, basically what evidence supports the yes, reintroduce them side, and what evidence supports the no, don't reintroduce them. And then you're going to talk about, well, is this good evidence for yes, or is it bad evidence, or is this good evidence for against, or bad evidence for against? And then once you've done that, you can save your work, and then you can send this to me in an email, and you're all done. Couple things that I want to help you out with. Oh, I gotta fix this. Don't mind this if you focused in on this in the video. So our goal for these are for you to work on these for 20 to 30 minutes a day. Ideally, these activities don't take you that long, but sometimes life doesn't work out the way that we want it to. And so if you find yourself working for more than a half hour at maximum on these activities every single day, don't continue to push back on that time. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself a break. You did a half hour of work. You can be done for the day. So just know that I'm looking for you to engage and to learn, and I want you to be able to do that. So anyway, I've rambled on for too long. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope this week goes better. I'm excited to hear your feedback, and good luck on this assignment.